The long-awaited album since XXXTentacion's passing is come in the form of skins, and its lead single track, which is called Bad. Bad now has a music video, and it's pretty unique given the context of it. So between the music video and the lyrics, there's a lot to comprehend. So don't leave the video until the end. You won't want to miss a thing. Also, be sure to give the video a like and comment the keyword to enter the giveaway. Number 6. Timing and shortness. Since its release, many have wondered a certain thing about the aesthetics of Bad. Mainly that it's not that long, it's well under 2 minutes, and it's left many to question whether the song itself was cut short due to X's passing, which could have been very well the case. And we honestly won't know for sure due to him not being around anymore. However, there is one telltale sign that this is actually how it was supposed to be. Mainly, he's not a fan of long songs. It might seem odd that someone would want to make only simple songs that only last a minute or two, but the truth is, that's their choice to make. And for X, he just really liked to make songs that were short in length in comparison to those who sometimes would go to 3 to 4 minutes, if not longer. In fact, if you look at the wholeness of X's career, you'll see that only 2 songs of his actually went over 3 minutes. That was and 17. So it was really his style to do shorter songs. And even a more fitting answer is that there was an audio post put under his Instagram feed after his passing that had him saying that he actually wanted to make his songs even shorter, which is actually rather interesting because you have to wonder how short did he actually want to make them. Though we'll never know, most agree that the majority of the Skins album is indeed done, and that these songs were done how X intended them to be. Number 5. Getting the feel of a person. Let's focus in lyric-wise on the chorus that starts the song, where X sings out, "Shorty, heard you bad. Word? So profane, something like a bad word. Want your love, call me when you can, girl." Here we see that X has found a woman that he likes, and he's trying to see what she's like. The name of the song is Bad, but it's actually not referencing X. Instead, it's referencing the woman that he's seeing. For bad is a slang term for looking good or fine. And he clearly likes what he sees, and the word on the street is that she's something special. And thus, he wants to know if the rumors are true, or if they're not what they seem to be. Clearly, it's the former here. Not only does he confirm to himself and to the listeners that she is what he hoped she would be, he's also noting that he wants her love, and that she could call him when she has the time so they can hook up. It's ironic, really. Most rappers like X actually sing about hitting on other girls on sight because he thinks they're fine. But here we actually see X acknowledging that he needed proof of what she is and was before making a move. That's called getting the lay of the land. And for relationships, that's very important. And after all, if you hear something good, but it doesn't turn out to be true, you might feel cheated or lied to, and no one really wants that. Instead, you want to know what you're hearing is the truth in all manners of the word. It's still shallow in its own right, but it's still good that X didn't just go on word alone. That he instead wanted to know the truth, no matter what the truth was. If more people were like that, well, there'd be a lot less breakups, if you know what I mean. But number 4, the way you move. Just when you think that X is beyond such shallow ventures, he finishes up the chorus with him saying, "Going up, going down, in and out, turn around. Love you the way you move now." If not obvious, and let's be honest, it's pretty obvious, X is checking out the girl from every angle. The going up, going down line is him checking her out with his eyes, seeing how good her looks are from head down to her toes. And the other part is seeing how she looks as she moves around, meaning that he's checking her out from all the angles to see how she sticks out, if you get my drift. Yeah, he's gone full shallow here, but in context, this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to meet the girl. He heard that the girl was fine, and now his eyes are telling him that they weren't lying. She's beautiful in every way. And that's what he came here to find out. And now that he knows this to be true, he wants to have her be his. But it's not just the way she looks at him that pleases him, it's the way she moves. How a person carries themselves is very important. So by saying that he likes how she moves, it means that she carries herself in a good way by his eyes. It could be that he likes the confidence that she walks with, or it could be that he's seeing her dance around, and he likes the moves that she uses when she danced. No matter what way you slice it, X is digging it here, and that's what counts here. And this just emphasizes the notion that he wants her to call him so that he can experience that more often. So clearly this girl has the full package, and that had X going, and that's why he's singing the chorus to her, because she's song-worthy, which is a very high compliment when you think about it. Number 3, the need for animation. Heading Getting to the music video for Bad, we need to address the elephant in the room. Mainly, the music video for Bad is animated. But unlike music videos like Feels Like Summer from Childish Gambino, which was meant to be this very way, the animation in this video was more along the lines of this was the only option that they had. After all, X's life was taken on June 18th, 2018. He was just going about his day near Parkland, Florida, when some people came out to his ride and tried to rob him. When he refused, there was a struggle to get that bag that X was carrying. And what happened after that, everyone knows. Police were called and X was rushed to the hospital and was already in critical condition when he reached the nearest one. Despite their efforts, he passed away. Thankfully, for all the people who were responsible for this were captured. Derek Williams, Robert Allen, Michael Boatwright, and Trayvon Newsome were all part of the act. And they went to extreme lengths to make sure that they were not only following X, but that he was in a good position to be robbed. It took a couple days after the incident to find them all, and many of them tried to flee the police. But in the end, all of them were caught. You almost have to wonder now, what would have happened if X was able to make a live-action music video for Bad? After all, he's never done a music video in this style before, and most rappers shy away from such things because it's not their style. But clearly, someone wanted to have this song put into music video form, and thus the deed was done. The album Skins itself was actually nearly finished a month before X's passing, and he released a snippet of Bad a week or so before his passing. And so for all of this to happen now shows that they wanted to respect the memory of X before putting out the album and video. Number 2, Fighting with the World. When you look at the animation itself for Bad, you'll still notice that it plays out a bit like an anime in terms of look and content. For X is shown a bit like an anime protagonist, in that he has superpowers, changes his looks, and is in an ongoing fight with the world itself. One that is constantly changing around him. And that might be the underlying message of the video in and of itself. It's stating that X's biggest fight wasn't against himself, but actually the world that he found himself in. For you see, X had a lot of controversies thrown against him, and many, especially after his passing, have pardoned his crimes and even defended himself for despite their sometimes heinous nature. For rappers especially, they feel oftentimes that they're truly up against the world itself, like the world is truly out there to get them. After all, rap is considered the most dark and graphic and explicit in the realms of music, with an exception to two in some people's minds, of course. So for singers like X, it often seems like the world is trying to condemn them for their music, even though they're just singing out what they're feeling. In the video, we see an anime form of X trying to create life from a tree, signifying the life that he was living or the music that he was making. And yet, every time, the world would interfere in one form or another, likely signifying the haters and the critics who tried to bring him down for his music and controversies. In one bit, we see X holding a caution tape that is used for construction areas and for places of danger, but he all but throws it to the wind so that he can be on his own way and do what he needs to do. And throughout his fights with the world itself, he eventually wins out, being able to plant and grow the tree that was his goal. And yet, at the end, we see everything destroyed in the blink of an eye. An obvious reference to how X passed in the course of minutes when everything seemed fine just hours before. Number 1, The Pain of Love. In the lone verse of Bad, X makes an interesting reference to how he feels about love. And it's not what you might think. I might be insane, yeah, but I love the pain, yeah. Feel it in the brain, yeah. Realize you just want me to hit it right, cause I get him going right. Here, he's saying that when he truly feels love, he feels pain. Not that he's saying that this girl is abusive, far from it, but he's acknowledging that when it comes to love, there is some pain involved whether you like it or not. There will be fights, arguments, and disagreements that'll make you wonder whether you should be together or not. In his own life, X had these issues, and here's why he's personifying them by saying that even though this girl will bring him pain, he wants to see where it'll all go. He wants to experience the love and the pain. This is actually something that he sang in past songs to certain extents, letting everyone wonder whether he was partly a masochist or someone who puts himself in painful situations just to feel something. Whether that was the case or not is unclear, but that's the impression that it gives off in the song. Either way though, X was clearly up for dealing with the pain to be with her. Thank you for watching. So what did you guys think of this breakdown of Bad by the late XXXTentacion? Do you think that this song would have been more popular if he were still around? Also, what do you guys think of this animated video? Did it make the best out of the situation it was given? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.